everyone, it's a beautiful day and we're glad to meet you all on the internet. Thank you for joining Embedded World 2021. What a tough year it's been. We appreciate your support and wish you health, happiness, and warmth during the COVID-19 pandemic. Let's keep distance, yet stay connected. Okay, so ever since the establishment of Innodisk in year 2005, we have focused on overcoming challenges that our customers met in their unique applications, such as harsh working environment, demanding performance and data security in fields like automation, gaming, medical, or even aerospace. So we've invited our product PM Daniel here today to tell us about what our embedded flash department's newest focus and how they will impact all players in the embedded market. Hello, Daniel.
Hello, Rita, and thanks, Rita, for having me. So in Innodisk, we've been constantly looking for new breakthroughs that make us better partners to our customers. Now, IoT is clearly the next big things that brings countless new opportunities as well as new challenges. With the potential deployment of billions of sensor, edge computing device, information gathering hub, and infrastructure improvement need, we look back to the most fundamental part: management and maintenance of all kinds of systems. This is why we have prepared InnoOSR product family.
Okay, Daniel, thank you. So, could you tell us more about this InnoOSR family? What is the goal here with this product line, and what does it do?
Okay, Rita, it is actually very simple. As the name suggests, OSR stands for Operating System Recovery and On-Site Recovery. Essentially, we want to provide our customer an elegant solution to OS recovery for both manned and unmanned systems.
I see. So it seems like the InnoOSR also focused on OS backup and recovery. I thought we could already have InnoH to cover the requirement.
So you're correct. InnoH, with its embedded micro Sphere control unit and the Innodisk in-house firmware design, doing system restoration is a piece of cake. However, InnoH focuses much more on the out-of-band management potentials. As for InnoOSR, we aim to provide a balanced solution to customers who require system restorations only.
Oh, I see. So, is it complicated to integrate into customer system?
Not at all. We will provide InnoOSR in major form factors such as 2.5-inch M.2, both 22, 42, and 2280, as well as mSATA. There are multiple ways to have direct communications with our SSD controller, such as GPIO trigger, vendor commands through SATA connector, or BIOS modifications. In short, as long as you can send signal to our disk, we can perform backup or recovery process for you per your command.
So, must be handy to use when OS damage occurred, right?
Correct. We want to make InnoOSR as easy as possible to use. I have actually prepared a simple walkthrough to show the process of establishing OS image in different InnoOSR modes.
That's great. There are more than one way to use InnoOSR?
Oh yes, Rita, we actually have 3 modes for different scenarios. So first, there is standard OSR. In this mode, users simply send out the recovery command through push buttons or other methods. Then the recovery process will start. Firmware will move images from hidden areas to override the actively damaged boot up record part. So depending on the actual backup image size, this mode will take a few minutes to finish. So our target user scenarios are those with personnel on site and can wait a bit for system recovery process to finish, such as manufacturing facilities and education purpose.
Okay, and so now we can see the demonstration.
Yes, we can, but I have to do a little setup here. Just a minute. Okay, so here we have a setup with InnoOSR disk installed, and you can see that it is a very standard Win 10 environment. Currently, InnoOSR is compatible with x86-based Linux or Windows 10. So here in this environment, we have prepared an InnoOSR tool. After launching this tool, you can see that it will automatically identify the InnoOSR drive installed on your systems. So here you can see this is a disk and a variety of 4 partitions in your system. Okay. So how do I set up a backup image? So I need to pick to which location, how big, how many partitions you like us to back up into our hidden area. So in this case, OS partition C is with size 19 gigabytes in total. So we pick this one. And all the previous partitions, the recovery, the hidden part established by Windows will also be included. So after I check this box, and all previous partition will also be included as well. And now we are demonstrating OSR mode 1, which is the standard recovery. It's actually pretty simple. After we pick all the partitions and choose this mode, then we can start the backup. The tool itself will check that whether you are having enough hidden area on your disk. Once you pass the check, okay, then the process will start, as you can see over here. And the length at the time it may consume depends on the actual size of your backup image. So more partitions, the bigger partitions are, the longer it will take for our drive to back up the image for you. So after we deliberately damage the OS boot up area, you can see that our system cannot be booting to OS normally. So what do we do now? Here is the OSR buttons, which is connected to our OSR drive. So after pressing this button for 5 seconds, our SSD controller will start the recovery process. So you can see that there's a blinking light. So after this light stay lit, it means that our recovery process has finished. So then we will restart the system, then we can boot into OS as usual again. Second mode is Shift Boot. We establish dual backup images in this mode, main backup image and secondary image. When OS crashed or damaged, user can send out recovery commands through the same method as mode 1, and then snap. Boot up area will instantly be shifted to main backup image. Then the second image will overwrite the damaged part. In short, there will be almost no downtime and always have an intact image on the device as reserved. Our target user scenarios are those with personnel on-site and can tolerate limited downtime, such as medical. Okay, so here you can see I have established a Shift Boot mode backup with the InnoOSR tool, and now I'm going to demonstrate what happened, what's the differences after a damaged OS occurred. So I have again damaged the OS partitions. I will restart now. you can see error occurs again. The system is trying to find the media presence, and you will find no bootable device on it right now. And now, with these buttons, I can, after pressing it for another 5 seconds, it will stay lit instantly. Because after receiving this command, our SSD will shift the boot up area to the backup image in no time. So you can see that we don't need to wait, and we can just restart the system. Just like that, 0 wait time. Lastly, auto reboot. This mode is designed for unmanned systems. With connections to system reset pins and Innodisk OS services or agent in place, our disk will be able to detect whether the OS is operating normally or freezed or damaged. During damaged circumstances, our disk will reboot the system to rule out freezes, and if the system cannot be booted up normally, our disk will automatically start the recovery process and bring the system to normal in no time. We end applications such as digital signage or other remotely deployed systems for this mode. Okay, so in this mode, we have established an auto reboot image with our OSR tool, and the timer, the monitoring timer, which we call heartbeat timer, has been set to 2 minutes and 5 minutes. 2 minutes means that if our disk does not receive the signal every 2 minutes, our disk will automatically reboot the operating system. Then, if the first reboot is not a success, our SSD will initiate the recovery process. It will give the system 5 minutes to reboot. So, after setting, I'm going to destroy our sector right now, and I will restart, making our system stuck in the boot up part. Okay, as you can see, checking media presence again, and you will not find any. So the system normally will be stuck in this part until maintenance mechanical came on site to repair the system or replace the damaged hardware. But with installations of InnoOSR, this auto reboot mode, will fix the situation in no time. Okay, so after disconnected from OS for 2 minutes, our SSD will trigger the first reboot. Then, after another 5 minutes without signal from the OS services, our disk will trigger the recovery process. So, as you can see here, without any human interactions, our system can reboot itself back to normal operations for in-band control or other operating requirements.
Thank you, Daniel, for the comprehensive introduction about our latest flash product, InnoOSR. And next, we will move on to our PCI series. And next, we're moving on to the Innodisk PCI series. Let's welcome our product manager, Ethan, for the section. Hello, Ethan.
Hi. Hello, everyone. I'm Ethan, the product manager of Flash department. I'm happy to meet you all in Embedded World video.
Okay, so for today's topic, in simple word, PCI storage is the product that can really release the speed of NAND flash. But what is the meaning of PCIe? And what is BICs1, BICs2, and BICs4?
Okay. Peripheral Component Interconnect Express. In short, PCI Express, or the most common term, PCIe, is one type of transferring interface, like USB, PATA, SATA, and so on. Here, we give a metaphor to describe the function of interface. Interface is just like the road with different limit of speed, from urban road to highway to freeway. PCIe Gen 4 is just the freeway with the highest speed limit. What is BICs1, BICs2, and BICs4? In storage, we have another term to call it: 1 LAN, 2 LAN, and 4 LAN. When the number of LAN is higher, the bandwidth is getting higher. You can use the concept of getting the road wider when using the higher lane numbers.
Oh, I see. And so, how fast can PCI Gen 4 with full lane reach?
It's really fast. The bandwidth of a PCIe Gen 4 with full lane can reach 7.8 GB per second.
Wow, that is really fast. Which means, with this speed, the 1 hour long video with 4K resolution, which file size can reach to 22 GB, could be completely transferred with only 3 seconds.
Yeah, really fast.
Okay, and so besides the extreme speed, what's the current situation of the worldwide industrial storage market?
Okay, current mainstream of industrial storage market is still on PCIe Gen 3x4. However, the request of PCIe Gen 4x4 and the related product design is rising fiercely as the world is suffering from COVID-19, and 5G and IoT is developing very fast. In this trend, Innodisk plans to launch PCIe Gen 4x4 series in second half of 2021.
Okay, as you mentioned, the PCIe Gen 4x4 series. So in this new generation, what can Innodisk provide? And what is the advantages of Innodisk products?
Okay, for the PCIe series, Innodisk could provide the PCIe Gen 3x4 and Gen 4x4 solution. For the PCIe Gen 3x4, the mainstream of industrial market, Innodisk provides 30E6 and 30G6-P, DRAM-less and DRAM-based solutions. The capacity ranges from the 128 GB to 2 TB. In the form factor, we support the U.2 SSD, N.2, and the CF Express. The maximum speed can reach 3,500 MB per second. We also support wide temperature in this solution. Here, I want to highlight the 30E6 wide temperature solution equipped with the slim type of the heatsink and leading to the minimum of the intervention. And the most important feature, they support AES, anti-shopper, and the related security functions. Okay, the next. For the PCIe Gen 4x4, we have 40E, 40G-P, and 40G2-P. 40E and 40G-P is 4-channel solution. In this solution, Innodisk focuses on the powerful function from NVMe 1.4 and a comprehensive data safety. For example, namespace, NVMe set, and the endurance group, the optional function from NVMe 1.4, that the user has flexible, fast, and reliable way to utilize the storage device.
Okay, I see. So in other words, this product tells what is Innodisk value. And so what about 40G2-P?
Okay, 40G2-P is a solution with 8 channels. This series focuses on providing high capacity and high performance. We plan to provide 16 TB solution, and its max speed can reach over 7 GB per second. For another key point, this old solution will have the QSA BICs5 NAND solution in the second half of 2021.
Okay, so now we have a very clear view of our PCIe product series. So Ethan, what's the core value that makes Innodisk the industry-leading embedded storage and solution provider?
Okay, Innodisk has dedicated in the industrial storage market for decades. We provide not only reliable quality, but also the most advanced technology. In this PCIe generation, Innodisk is ahead of the times, as we always do. Besides, Innodisk also added values, customization service, robust collaboration, and integration solution.
I see. So combining these all value of Innodisk PCIe series, we believed that Innodisk and our customers can make a double win business in this new generation. So thank you, Ethan, for joining this section to talk about our PCIe product series. And we will see you next year in Embedded World 2022. Bye-bye.
Bye.
And so for today's online video session, we're introducing our flash storage product manager, Hardy, to talk about the advanced technology of 3D NAND, 3D TLC, and BICs5 solution. Hello, Hardy.
Hello, Rita. I'm Hardy, Embedded Flash PM. It's a pleasure for me to be here today. I'm very glad to have this opportunity to share our new product information with you.
Okay, Hardy, so is there something new that you're here to share with us?
Well, today what I want to introduce is BICs5 3D TLC with the latest 112-layer technology. As you know, Innodisk has focused on industrial memory development with original flash IC for the past several years, including SoC, MLC, and TLC. So Rita, how much do you know about the 3D TLC?
As I know, TLC flash is a type of NAND flash memory that stores 3 bits of data per cell. And it also featuring the advantage of high storage density that significantly optimizes the storage efficiency at an affordable price, right?
That's right. TLC means triple level cells, and each TLC cell unit could save 3 bit data, which is 3 times than SLC. For Innodisk, what we used is the advanced 3D TLC technology.
Oh wow, that sounds cool. So, are 3D TLC memory cells stacked vertically in multiple layers on the chip?
Exactly. 3D NAND TLC is based on multiple layer structure. For example, if the 2D MLC is like a bungalow with single memory layer, the 3D TLC will be like a skyscraper with multiple memory layers, maybe 6 floor layers or more. So 3D TLC has higher data density, and we could offer a higher capacity solution to the market with 3D TLC.
I see. And then, is there a limitation of number of the layers? And what's the mainstream 3D TLC currently?
There is no limitation theoretically. Now the mainstream in the market is 96 3D TLC, and Innodisk will launch the latest 112-layer 3D TLC, BICs5, in 2021 first half.
Oh, so that sounds like it's going to lead an innovative trend in the industrial market. So would you share with us your point of view on the market demands of BICs5?
Okay, as the IoT edge coming, there are more and more SSD demand from edge computing, server, IPC, or other applications. How to increase the SSD capacity will be the key point for SSD vendors. BICs5 is the most advanced 3D TLC with highest data density. Compared with 96-layer BIC4, BIC5 has better performance, stability, and cost. The BICs5 net speed is 1.5 times faster than BIC4. We believe BIC5 could satisfy the strong requirement from the market.
So, according to your assessment and inference, there's no doubt that the 100 layers 3D TLC will dominate the market in the years to come. There are plenty of SSD suppliers. What are the advantages of Innodisk compared to the others?
Yeah, but Rita, you really get the key point. Actually, we are not the only one SSD module vendor that could provide BICs5 solution. However, compared with 2D NAND, 3D NAND need more technologies to increase the data reliability. And as you know, Innodisk is really good at data reliability solution. We have industrial-grade hardware and firmware technologies, such as iCell, iDataGuard, iPowerGuard, and iRetention. Innodisk BICs5 solution guarantees exceptional performance and reliability in demanding applications.
With the high and fine product quality, it comes no surprise that for the 3rd year in a row, Innodisk is ranked #1 industrial SSDs worldwide.
By the way, we are very optimistic to the strong demand from applications like 5G, unmanned devices, and medical equipment. Based on the BICs5 3D TLC with Innodisk's own firmware and software, allowing us to offer an integrated solution to be applied in different applications and fulfill the demand from the market after this COVID-19 pandemic outbreak.
I see. And so, is there anything else you would like to add in the final?
There are many ways to say thanks in life. One of that is preparing great product for special people, and I think it is the best way that can express gratitude. We are Innodisk. we always pursue the SSD excellent performance and the reliability in critical application, and that is the spirit of Innodisk.